Big adjustments in the prices of fuel are set to take effect from Tuesday, October 15, with nearly 3 pesos per liter jump from last week's costs. In separate advisories on Monday, October 14, Shell Pilipinas and Sea Oil say the per liter price of diesel would go up by 2 pesos and 70 centavos, while prices of gasoline would go up by 2 pesos and 65 centavos. The price of kerosene would also be more expensive by 2 pesos and 60 centavos per liter. According to Department of Energy Oil Industry Management Bureau Director Rodela Romero and Jetty Petroleum, the increases could be blamed on the Middle East conflict, which could influence all exports. Jetty Petroleum also said there is some tightening in supplies of diesel and gasoline in the region due to production cuts and unplanned refinery outages in Indonesia and Malaysia. This week's adjustments mark the third consecutive week of increases for kerosene prices and the fourth consecutive week for diesel prices. The Department of Justice says it would start a preliminary investigation and case build-up on the killings of high-profile individuals during the drug war of former President Rodrigo Duterte after the House of Representatives refers its committee report on the matter. Justice Undersecretary Raul Vasquez, in a message to reporters, says the DOJ could also initiate the preliminary investigation when either the police or private complainants file a complaint against those responsible. Vasquez was addressing an inquiry about whether the DOJ would conduct a motu proprio investigation or direct the National Bureau of Investigation to look into the killings of Chinese drug lords at the Davao Prison and Penal Farm. Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office Board Secretary Wesley Barayuga and Tanawan Mayor Antonio Halili. Duterte allegedly ordered the killings of the Chinese nationals who were stabbed to death in the Davao Prison in 2016, based on testimonies from inmates who appeared before the House Quad Committee hearing in August. In another hearing, Police Lieutenant Colonel Santi Mendoza claimed that then Colonel Edilberto Leonardo of the Davao Region Office of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group had allegedly instructed him to carry out the hit on Barayuga. Mendoza recounted that when he hesitated, Leonardo claimed the operation had been ordered by retired Police Colonel Royina Garma, a trusted Duterte aide who was appointed General Manager of the PCSO in 2019. These revelations during the House Quad Committee's investigation have led to the Philippine National Police and the NBI to reopen the 2020 Barayuga murder case. In a separate inquiry on Friday, October 11, Garma told the House Committee that Halili was assassinated by a team that included police officers. Senator Bong Go, who was special assistant to former President Rodrigo Duterte, denies any involvement in the operations of the police during the previous administration's anti-drug campaign. In a statement, Go says he had no direct or indirect participation in the war on drugs operational requirements. Retired Police Colonel Royina Garma earlier alleged Go had coordinated with National Police Commission Commissioner Edilberto Leonardo in setting up a system to give police officers cash incentives for every drug suspect in the drug list killed. According to Go, he also had no hand in the Office of the President's finances since that was not part of his mandate under the previous administration. He also denied the existence of a reward system being implemented before in exchange for anyone's life. Go then calls for an impartial investigation into Garma's statements, calling it clear diversionary tactics to muddle the supposed truth about her participation in an alleged murder plot. In September, Garma and Leonardo were tagged as masterminds in the 2020 killing of Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office Board Secretary Wesley Barayuga. During the House Quad Committee hearing on Friday, October 11, Garma told lawmakers that she facilitated meetings between Leonardo and Go until the two men allegedly established direct communications. Garma claimed that Leonardo also reported it to Go whenever an individual died in police operations, so it could be included in his weekly report and requests to refund operational expenses.